Hey guys, Big Films 39 here with my movie review for Jurassic World. Alright, now I'm not a huge super fanboy of the original Jurassic Park movie, although I do own it here. It's a movie I saw when I was really young, never really remembered much of it for many years after that. And then I picked up the movie about 2 years ago, and that's the first time I'd seen it since I was really little. And I liked the movie, I enjoyed it, but again, was not a huge fan. And then I saw Jurassic World, and after seeing Jurassic World, I already knew that this was the far better movie, but then I got a chance to rewatch this only a couple days after seeing the new movie, and it just kind of puts Jurassic World to shame. And Jurassic World, it's a far more mediocre and uninteresting movie than I could have imagined going into it. I was not really super excited about the movie. I didn't think the trailers gave me such a good impression of the movie. I basically was just looking for some dinosaur action, and that's about it. But the story element of Jurassic World and the human element, it's just some of the shallowest, overly trying to be overly dramatic and sappy crap imaginable. Two scenes in this movie really stuck out to me. Two different characters just breaking out into tears, crying for things that don't matter at all, have nothing to do with Jurassic Park or dinosaurs. Just two scenes in this movie, and you'll know what they are when you see it. But two characters just cry, and the emotional pull does not work at all in the movie. It's just annoying and really kind of unbelievable that they're crying. Both of these characters are crying 1 second, and then the next we get back to the movie. One of the scenes I'm talking about, this the little kid in the movie who I really hated in Iron Man 3, and I don't really understand why a lot of these movies these days, these kind of fun adventure movies, have to be anchored by a little kid who's not really intelligent or interesting enough to deliver any lines, let alone add any significance or really do anything in the movie. If you're gonna have a little kid in a movie and give him a lot of screen time, at least have him be like an interesting person, doing something worth paying attention to, like the kid from Looper. But anyways, this kid is on the train with his brother. He says his parents are getting a divorce, starts crying, and then 2 seconds later he looks out the train window and sees a dinosaur. So it's just kind of shallow, emotional, dramatic crap like that that really ruins this movie for me. And besides all of that, there's good dinosaur action, of course. The main plot here, they engineer this new hybrid dinosaur as a new attraction for the park, the Indominus Rex, some big scary dinosaur. It escapes from its cage and runs rampant, eats dinosaurs, eats people, and that's all good and fun, but we've seen that a lot, and it just doesn't do a whole lot for me at this point. We've had 3 Jurassic Park movies where that's all happened, and really the action scenes in here, to me, it was just kind of like going through the motions. There wasn't anything new. I didn't think that visually, they were bad. Of course, I'm not a huge fan of the overuse of CGI these days. I think the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park, they're a lot more enjoyable to watch, and they look far more realistic. But visually, the action scenes weren't bad. I just couldn't get invested in them. You know, we've seen dinosaurs and big scary creatures eat people before. And where the movie really picked up was near the end, where the human characters fought the dinosaurs, and it's kind of for me, it's kind of the other way around. Usually, where like in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, for me, the more interesting action is when the creatures fight amongst themselves, like when the apes were fighting each other in that movie. And usually, I find the humans against the creatures very kind of uninteresting and comes off as very corny. But in this movie, that was easily the most exciting and entertaining aspect of the action element. So I really liked that, but you had to wait till the end of the movie for that. And Chris Pratt, who was kind of billed as the leading actor here, you know, I wish they could have just cut out everything with these two kids who are just, you know, one of the kids is the older teenager guy. He's just, you know, he kind of plays your typical douchebag teenager, you know, tries to pick up girls at the park. And then the kid is, he just reads dinosaur facts out of his book. He's not even as interesting as the kid from the original Jurassic Park movie. And then he has the scene where he cries. So, you know, really uninteresting stuff going on there. And Chris Pratt, you know, he has a great presence. I don't think he was quite the same guy as he, you know, the character he played in Guardians of the Galaxy. Not quite as charismatic, but you know, by far the most entertaining actor in this movie. Bryce Dallas Howard. You know, I hate to say it, but she was just kind of a pretty dumb girl in this movie. You know, she was there to have something nice to look at, but really did nothing interesting or added any significance to this movie. And there's also a scene with her where she gets emotional, and it just isn't convincing at all. But I wish they could have just focused on Chris Pratt. You know, I wish they could have made him the main character. You know, give him more screen time. Forget about these other kids. You know, you can just show random people in the park getting eaten, and it would have been better, way better, and we would have lost nothing if they had you know, scrapped this subplot of this family that no one cares about. And also, the story in this movie, there's no significance to it. We were left with nothing to ponder, whereas in the original Jurassic Park movie, there were some very kind of interesting questions raised in this about nature and kind of man's role and man versus nature in this movie, and kind of some ethical questions about science. This new movie, you know, it didn't bother to explore any of that stuff. It was just, you know, a big scary dinosaur escapes and it eats people, and that's about it. So Jurassic World, I didn't hate it. There is some enjoyable action, but it's really nothing new. You've seen it all before, and I'm gonna have to give the movie a C+. Just pretty mediocre for me, and I just couldn't get into it. So that's my movie review for Jurassic World. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be seeing Inside Out very soon, and I'll have my movie review out for that. Thank you for watching, guys. Please like the video, comment, and subscribe. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.